Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video on this Wednesday afternoon, going into Wednesday evening here in the STL. I'm heading to the gym, about to get a workout in, but I just had to shoot this video. And let me go ahead and preface my comments now. I was on Facebook, and one of my sisters and business partners made a Facebook post talking about being independent, being strong, being a strong woman. And another one of my sisters commented on it and was talking about how, since when do women want to struggle just to be able to say they're independent? And so I thought it was a very profound statement. And so I decided to comment on the post and comment on the statement based on the fact that two of my business partners wanted to know what I had to say. And because they value and respect my opinion, I gave it. So then this clown comes behind me and says that though they agree with my statement, they want to criticize me because of the fact that I made certain grammatical errors, so to speak. Now, I've already prefaced my comments, and I'm going to preface my comments by saying that I am not an English professor. I have never strived to be an English professor. And the reason that I made the post that I made was because I was focused more on substance than I was on style. Clearly, they were too busy focused more on style than the substance of what I articulated. And so it led me to shoot this video, because if it sounds like I'm a little aggravated or I'm a little ticked off, I'm at least going to channel that energy into doing something productive. So I decided to shoot this video. So I have a question. And it's not only does this pertain to women, but this actually pertains to men as well. I have a legitimate question. My question is, what do you value most? Substance or style? Now, because I'm expecting to get a variance of, or a variety of opinions about this particular statement or this particular question, I am literally going to speak from my interpretation, and I'm going to speak based on what I prefer. Clearly, if you have noticed in this beginning soliloquy, so to speak, clearly I prefer substance over style. I'm gonna make that crystal clear. It is without question, I prefer substance over style. In my statement on my sister Shantae's post, I talked about how I have mixed feelings when it comes to the difference between an independent woman and, an independent man. I have mixed feelings and I have mixed reactions about it. Now, based on what I said, someone decided to comment and said that in the meantime, I need to, for so many, for the sake of argument, that I should pretty much proofread what I say so that I can be taken seriously. Though you agree with what I said, you also follow it up by saying, I should proofread my statement so that I can be taken more seriously. And then after I address that comment, the original post that the individual made is miraculously deleted. Now, if it's one thing that I cannot stand, is when someone makes a statement and then when I pretty much ask them to clarify or point out what they mean, they don't do it. That is a huge pet peeve of mine. Make no bones about it. I get disgusted by it. Because if you're going to say something, addressing something that I've said, that I've articulated, best believe you better be able to back it up. Because I was not saying it to be perfect. I was saying it to get my point across. But because you want to point out the fact that apparently I said it in a way to where you believe that people that you deal with would not take me seriously. Well, let me directly respond to that. Do you think I really care who takes me seriously and who don't? Because I know what I mean. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I'm unapologetic about it. And so, whatever I say, I can back up. Now, I am not the type of person that cannot admit when he's wrong. And anyone that knows me on a personal level knows that I am my biggest critic. So if I'm asking someone to point out where I went wrong or where I made an error, then that's exactly what I mean. Point it out. It does not mean that you gloss over it and you don't address where you believe I've made an error. It's just that simple. It ain't rocket science. Be real about it. Don't just, it's like you're throwing a stone and then you're trying to hide your hand. We don't work like that. We don't operate like that. If I make a statement, I stand on my statement. It's just that simple. So then one of the things that was pointed out was the fact that I used the term a independent woman instead of an independent woman. Now, I got mad. Not because of the fact that she was nitpicking, but I got mad at the fact that that's all you chose to focus on. You focus too much on the style of what I said versus the substance of what I said. That's what I took issue with. And so, for me, that's where the issue came in. Now, immature people, and rest assured, I am not someone that speaks around a topic because I don't know the person, so I can't say if she's immature or not. And if I felt like she was immature, best believe I have no problem saying such and such is immature before someone gets to assuming like she did. But independent women Independent men focus too much on style and not enough on substance. I am someone that believes that I am not independent. I am interdependent. What that means is I believe in the importance of having balance. I believe that I have something valuable to bring to the table, and that whoever I choose to deal with, whoever I choose to be in a relationship with or develop a relationship with, should be able to bring what they want to the table, and we come to a common goal. That's what interdependence means. Independence means that you feel like you can just do it all by yourself. Well, here's the question. If you feel like that you're an independent woman or independent man, why are you sitting up wondering and whining and moaning and groaning about why you can't find a woman or why you can't find a man? You are what you say you are. You are an independent woman. You are an independent man. So last I checked, independent women and independent men, quote unquote, don't need the other. Here's the reality. You do. You do need women. As much as you hate to admit this, as much as you're going to hate to hear this, by design, you need a man. By design. Because a man was meant and designed. A woman was meant and designed to complement a man. And that's complement, COMPLEMENT, not COMPLIMENT. Complement, in the second way that I used it, in the second way that I spelled it, refers to you offering something positive or expressing some type of gratitude. I appreciate you. You look nice. That's a compliment. The second way. But in the context of this video, the first way that I meant it is pretty much what it means is if I am an eye, you are the dot. If I am a T, then you are the cross. You are the cross. Whether you're the one, the entity that's going vertical or going horizontal, you complement what I bring to the table. You add to what I bring to the table. And last I checked, no woman that I've met, no real woman that I've met, wants half a man. I got news for you. Men don't want half a woman either. So what does that mean? People with substance understand and are honest with themselves to admit that they have issues that they need to deal with. Because they specialize in not wanting to bring unresolved issues into a business, into a relationship. They handle their business. But they ultimately understand that they can get further by not doing it alone. That's the difference between an independent woman and an interdependent woman. And I just did that just in case the person that I'm referring to is watching this video. Nevertheless, my original question still stands. Are you someone that prefers substance or style? I'm about to wrap this up. as I've stated, I prefer substance. Substance will get you further. Substance will provide you long-term stability. And it will give your significant other the security that they long for and that they deserve. Style, you really cannot build a legacy on style. Because when you are someone that just focuses on style, you just become the next flash in the pan. So I challenge you to elevate and evolve from independence, if that's where you are at, to a state of interdependence. And watch how your lives is blessed. Watch how your lives are blessed. Watch how your relationships become more fruitful. And I'm not just talking about like you having more kids, but your relationships become more strengthened. You're able to be a blessing and you're able to pay it forward more. You begin to operate in abundance rather than lack. Now, rest assured, I am not where I want to be, but I can say I've entered interdependence. Doesn't make me perfect. And at no point in time where I was describing the difference between independence and interdependence did I mention the word perfect. But the ability to move from independence to interdependence comes from you making the decision. And whatever decision you make, if you're not satisfied with where you are, you have no one else to blame but yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video. We'll see you on the other side. Talk to you later. Peace.